Stand versus saddle. Which is better? Which is right for you? Should you take the leap and get into saddle hunting? Hi, I'm Tom from On Target Adventures, and I was always a climbing tree stand lone wolf climber, tree stand person my whole career. And now this past fall I had one entire season of saddle hunting under my belt. So I'm going to discuss the pros and cons of each. Alright, so the first topic is weight and transport. First of all, the saddle wins in both these categories. I was able to go from my 20-pound climbing stand to 10 pounds with my saddle, my one stick for climbing sticks, and my platform comes in at about 10 pounds. So I was able to shave about half that weight off. And then the stand I was using would stick up a little bit and get caught on stuff. So now I'm able to use a lumbar fanny pack that just rides in back. And I kind of wear my bow over my one arm and then my platform over the other. So I'm actually quieter going through the woods now. Plus it's only half the weight. Alright, let's talk about comfort. I think this is a tie. Personally, my Lone Wolf, I was able to sit in that all day, no problem. I had a Lone Wolf hand climber, which I just really liked a lot. And I was able to sit in that all day. But I was also able to sit in my saddle all day, but there are some modifications you may have to make. I got a foam pad to put in my single panel. I've used a tethered Phantom saddle. And that foam pad was awesome for all day sits. And then I also got a back band, which you can put on your upper back. I have not used that. I got at the end of the season. So with the modifications you can make with saddles, I would say it's a tie as far as comfort. Alright, which one's safer? They both can be safe if you take the time to do what you're supposed to do. And always wear your safety harness. But what I found, I'm using the one stick method this season. And so you're always tethered in. You have to be tethered in the whole entire time. What I found when I was using my climber stand is I would get up and climb 10-12 feet and then put my harness on and then just keep it on the rest of the time. Well, that's probably not the safest thing. You know, if you're running late or something, I found myself not messing with my safety harness like I should have. But with saddle hunting, you always either have your lines and loop on or your tether. And with my one stick method, I always wear my tether the whole entire time, all the way up and all the way down. Alright, next topic, shootability. I would give a slight edge to the saddle in this. Once you get your system dialed in, I'm using a platform and I have my stick set off to the side. This season I'll be able to swing around and shoot about 270 degrees, all from my strong side. And then from my 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, I would just have to stand on my platform, move, and almost shoot like on a regular tree stand, because my platform is big enough I can do that. So shootability, I would say it's a slight edge to the saddle. Now the stand is a bigger platform usually, in most cases. Nice and solid and sturdy, but again, you can't shoot that area where your back is against the tree. So you are limited a little bit. In a saddle, I give a slight edge to the saddle. Alright, learning curve. The easiest to use just right out of the box is definitely the tree stand. Just because once you know how to set it, you're standing on it and you shoot. It's pretty simple. There's not a huge learning curve. Just remember to bend at the hips and you're set. With a saddle, that's definitely different. It's a different feeling. Putting all your weight sitting in your saddle and just having your feet on your platform. How to move around is different. It takes a little bit getting used to. I'm still refining things and trying to make things better. But for sure, don't expect to get a saddle. I wouldn't get a saddle and get all set up 2 weeks before the season and then expect to go out there and have everything figured out. Last year was kind of a learning year for me, and this year I'm a little more dialed in. Now I didn't have a choice with learning curve, because I sold I sold 2 of my stands to get all the stuff for the saddle hunting. So I am in it for the long haul. But I'm glad I made the move, and with little tweaks you can make it, actually I think it's better than a tree stand. Alright, cost. Cost is a toss-up, just because you might be a guy that has 12 different saddles ranging from $150 to $300 a piece. You might be a person that has 10 different tree stands, ranging in prices for there too. So I think cost is kind of a toss-up. So my overall thoughts are that the saddle wins out for me personally. It might not for you, but I'm a public land person, and just how easy it is, the weight reduction, and how easy it is to set up, and once you learn it and get the kinks worked out, I think it's awesome. I think it has a place for private land as well. If you don't want to change trees, get a quick hunt in, but maybe you don't want to set up a ladder stand or set up a hang-on with sticks. Maybe you just want to get in your saddle quick and go hunt this tree or this area. I think it's fantastic for that. So I think it has applications for both. But for me personally, being all public land hunter, I think the saddle wins out easy. And I'm kind of glad I sold all my stands, and I'll probably never go back. Alright, some scripture I want to share with you is Psalms 86, verses 11 to 13. Teach me your way, O Lord, and I will walk in your truth. Give me an undivided heart, that I may fear your name. I will praise you, O Lord my God, with all my heart. I will glorify your name forever, for great is your love toward me. You have delivered me from the depths of the grave. I'm just grateful for what God has done in my life. Not a perfect person, and never will be, but I'm just so thankful that Jesus came down, lived a perfect life, died on a cross and rose again 3 days later. And because I've repented or turned away from my sins and turned toward Jesus, I'm able to have a relationship with you, and I'm in right standing with Him. I'm just thankful for that. If you have any questions about that or want to learn more about it, we'd love to give you a free book. Just contact us on the email on the screen there. And if you have any prayer requests, our family would love to pray for you as well. Please send those through the email or through the comments in the video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay on target.